Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to explore something we all use every day, phone chargers. Have you ever wondered how these small devices manage to power up your phone? Let's find out. A phone charger is more than just a cable and a plug. It's a complex device that converts the electricity from your wall outlet into a form that your phone's battery can use. Here is how it works. First, the electricity in your wall outlet has a high voltage that is anywhere from 110 volts to 230 volts, depending on where you live. What that means is that the electricity has a high pressure that pushes it through the wires. And your phone usually requires small voltages like 5 or 9 volts, which is why it needs to be stepped down or transformed into low-pressure electric current. Otherwise, the charger or even your phone might get damaged. And this problem is solved by introducing a transformer into the process. In simple terms, if the wall outlet is a pipe with a huge water flow into which we tap to charge our phones, then this device is like a smaller pipe that is connected to it to lower the amount of water passing through to the phone, which is basically a pipe with a lower conducting capacity. Now that the pressure of the electricity has been adjusted, its type is next on the list. The electricity that is in your wall outlet is of an alternating current type, or AC. It is like a flow of water that is going from positive side to negative, changing its direction. However, your phone's battery needs direct current, or DC, to charge. That is because your battery uses chemical energy instead of electric energy to power your phone, and the electricity that goes into the battery maintains those chemical processes that help the charge to be processed and stored in the battery. Thus, if a direct current is not applied in a charging cycle, those processes get disrupted. Like if you are reading a book and the light switch is constantly switched on and off. That would make you mad about. To prevent our beloved cats from constantly switching the lights off, scientists and engineers introduced a component called a rectifier, which converts AC to DC. There are two types of rectifiers, half-wave and full-wave rectifiers. Your phone chargers are usually made with full-wave rectifiers. The concept of it is quite simple. Half-wave rectifiers are like filters. They basically block out the other unnecessary half of the wave and only use the other half, which results in bumpy discharge. As a result, it is on half the time and off the other half of the time. As you might have guessed, that is also quite similar to the light switch being turned on and off half the time during the book reading, which is not suitable for the phone chargers. That is why the second type, full-wave rectifiers, have been implemented in the chargers. Instead of blocking out the unnecessary part of the electric charge, it converts it into the type necessary for charging. That provides an almost uninterrupted and stable flow of the same type of electric charge that is much smoother and much more efficient than the half-wave option. Even after reducing the voltage, the power needs to be stable and at a constant voltage to safely charge your phone, because although the voltage had been stepped down to lower levels and the flow had been converted to AC, the current will still have some fluctuations that might be damaging to the battery. That is why the charger uses voltage regulators to ensure the output is steady and safe for your phone. Now, you might be wondering as to why your chargers heat up and which part is responsible for that. Ideally, all three components mentioned earlier are responsible for it. That is due to the release of the energy in the form of heat from the processing, although nowadays the chargers are extremely efficient at managing the higher voltages and release less heat than ever before. Modern chargers and phones communicate with each other to determine the optimal charging rate. This communication happens through a small chip inside the charger. It ensures that your phone gets the right amount of power without overheating or overcharging. The charger delivers the regulated low-voltage DC power to your phone through a USB cable. This cable has wires which are most commonly made of copper that carry the electric current to your phone's battery. The electric wires are mostly made of copper because it has excellent electrical and thermal conductivity and the best strength and reliability to cost-effectiveness ratio. So, to recap, a phone charger converts AC to DC, then reduces the voltage, regulates and stabilizes the power, communicates with your phone to ensure safe charging, and delivers the power through a USB cable. And that's how your phone chargers work. It's amazing how much technology goes into such small devices. Next time you plug in your phone, you'll know all the steps involved in powering it up. If you liked this video and found the information in it helpful, please let me know in the comments and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.